It's the pre-filled web form, and this is where a lot of things will sort of come together. So what this does is allows you to sort of pre-select things in the web form. So let's say I want to just have myself, this is me, obviously Jason. So if I have myself selected and then everything else is open, then this is the link it generates for me. And this would be something I could put in my email signature, for example. And I click this little preview button and it pops open what would essentially happen when your customer clicks on that, or your web person might put that into underneath a button on your site. So you can see it's already selected this advisor, and now you still get to go through and select your office and your appointment and your availability, right? So I want to go to the main office, and I can choose from any of those different things. That's kind of cool. But what if I'm in the marketing department? I'm saying, well, actually, we've got this this email that we're sending out where we want people to book into this financial, the accounting initial sessions, and I've got all these different things selected, right? You notice how I go down on each one and then I click apply, and that is actually going to come up with this bigger, longer link, and they could embed that into the click now button on the website, and then you could make something in Salesforce recognizes that as a from a process builder perspective. There's a lot of cool things you could do that would take advantage of this. But essentially, if I preview that, now everything on there was selected, so I don't really have anything to select as a customer other than just a time, right? So it's all here for me. I just go and find a time that looks good to me, and I'm like, okay, well, Thursday the 16th is pretty good. Yeah, I've got, 9 o'clock looks pretty good, and I go in and fill in my details, right? So this is just a test to show you what that looks like. And if you want, then you can just save it down here, and I can call this, what did I call it? Test pre-fill, and save that, right? And so you can essentially just have a whole big long list of these things down here. You can click down here and just copy it really quickly, or you can click on here and actually open it up and test it out. So you can make as many of those as you want, and pretty much any combination that you want down here as well. So those are really, really helpful for marketing or specific targeted messages, or targeting even on your site. You might have a different area on your site for accounting versus another as well, or for accounting versus the others. Obviously lots that you could do with this, and I just thought of another one. I'll put together a whole nother video specifically on this, but just another example for you guys, even though this is just kind of the basic stuff. Let's say, for example, you want your financial planning, and you want to hard select first available. You don't want your customers to care who they get a meeting with. And let's say you also don't care, which of the two appointments they put together. So just a couple of examples there. You could hard select first available on the service provider, send out an email that says, hey, for all of our financial planning customers, come to our main office. Choose one of these two sessions out of financial planning, and then it automatically selected first available. Well, here's everybody's schedule. And then it's automatically going to just assign those randomly to one of the two people that happens to be available, if two are available. So I just wanted to point that out really quickly. Okay, so